Well, I'm facing a 20-foot downhill lightning fast putt, the kind of putt that you can easily blow right past the hole. So what adjustments do I need to make to guarantee a 2-putt? I'll share that answer with you a little later today on Winning Golf.
Winning golf, that's what we play.
This one's got a chance. Nails it.
Short game each and every day.
$1,000.
Green again, that's where the action all begins. 'Cause with winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP. SAP is the cloud company, powered by SAP HANA.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Winning Golf, the show where everybody wins. And today I am thrilled to bring Winning Golf to one of the most historic golf courses in the Philadelphia region. And to help our day run smoothly, I'm pleased to welcome my friend and host, Tony Naccarato. Tony, first of all, thank you for serving as our host. And Tony, today we're going to give away some amazing prizes like this Cleveland RTX wedge, maybe some flyer tickets, hopefully some cash, and if we're really lucky, a brand new Infiniti Q50. I'm ready for some Winning Golf, Tony.
So are we, Doug. We are so happy to have you back here at historic Torredale Frankford Country Club. We have a beautiful day. We have a great group of guys here, and let's win some prizes.
Well, that sounds awesome. Hey guys, we're going to start with a fun putting contest. How does that sound?
Great. Let's do it.
All right. Well, Matt Kanak has been selected as our first contestant. So Matt, you've got a big decision to make, and here it is. 3 choices. You can choose to putt from 5 feet for 2 dozen Strixon Z-Star golf balls, a great ball, or from 10 feet for a beautiful Winning Golf FootJoy wind shirt, or from 15 feet for 2 rounds of golf at Twisted Dune Golf Club. And since you're such a nice guy, Matt, I'm going to give you 3 attempts from whatever distance you choose. How's that sound?
All right, sounds great.
Which one?
We'll do the 15-foot.
15 foot for the rounds of golf. I like it. Let's go make a putt. We have an uphill putt here, a little bit right to left break. Let's see if you can roll one of these in. It's got a good setup and a good stroke. Oh, it's going right to left. This one's got a chance just short of the cup. Oh, he's got 3 attempts. This is attempt number 2. That's a beautiful roll. Oh, just left of the cup. He's got 1 more chance. Here it comes, right to left. It's got a chance. It's going in the hole. It's in the hole. Matthew Kanak has just won 2 rounds of golf at Twisted Dune Golf Club. What a great putt. Well, Matt, congratulations. That was an awesome putt right in the heart of the hole. The suspense was building, but I'm really happy you made it. I hope you enjoyed the contest.
The contest was great. I'm looking forward to play those 2 rounds of golf at Twisted Dunes.
Sounds great. Well, I can't wait for our next contest, but first, let's take a tour around today's host facility, the beautiful and scenic Torredale Frankford Country Club. Torredale Frankford Country Club, a private club located in Northeast Philadelphia, has a very unique and dynamic history. Torredale Country Club, which opened its doors in 1896, and Frankford Country Club, which was founded in 1897, merged together in 1922 and established Torredale Frankford Country Club. The championship golf course, designed by famous golf architect Donald Ross, hosted 2 national championships in the early 1940s, which attracted all the professional golfers of that era. In fact, Sam Snead, winner of over 80 PGA Tour events, still holds the course record after posting a 64 in 1941 at the Philadelphia Open. Over the past 3 years, as part of a master plan, this magnificent par 70 Ross design has been renovated by architect Stephen Kay. Stephen, a well-known Ross disciple, has added his magic touch by redefining the bunkers, tees, and greens, as well as adding some new landing areas. Today, this hidden gem measures 6,400 yards from the tips and has 4 sets of tees, providing enjoyment for players of all levels.
I think the history and our location, for one, being within the city limits and up here in the far northeast, just kind of makes this a little bit of a hidden gem here. Not a very long course, as the scorecard reads. It plays a lot longer than it does with all the hills and what we have here and the waters you have to cross.
With 3 par 5s, 5 par 3s, a course rating of 71.2 and a slope of 141, Torredale Frankford is a great test of skill and shot making for all players. And to work on that shot making, the golf facility provides a large practice putting green, a short game facility, and driving range, as well as a professional staff ready to assist you with all aspects of your game. The professional golf staff also provides a fully stocked pro shop, as well as exciting and fun golf tournaments for men, women, and juniors throughout the season.
What really makes it special is the golf course. It's a great golf course. It was designed by Donna Ross, has great character, and the greens are really, really tough. We also have a great group of people that belong here, and the camaraderie here is fantastic. I've been a member since 1986, and my family's been a member since 1967. That's one of the great things about Torredale. Once you get here, you want to stay here.
Of course, Torredale Frankford Country Club has much to offer in addition to its championship golf course. Its vibrant membership enjoys several first-class amenities, including fully equipped men's and women's locker rooms, casual and fine dining, tennis facilities, a championship trap shooting program, as well as an Olympic-sized swimming pool. In addition, the clubhouse staff welcomes all types of social events for members and non-members, including weddings, golf outings, business meetings, holiday parties, bar and bar mitzvahs, and much more. One thing is for sure, the Torredale Frankford professional team will manage every detail with thoughtfulness and care. For membership opportunities or to plan your once-in-a-lifetime event, please call 215-637-7500 or check out the web at tfccgolf.com.
Get ready for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. Winning golf where everybody wins. Now let's meet our players. Ed Webster, Walt Kozak, Mark Kelly, Tony Nacarado, George Schweitzer, Nick Pody, Matt Kanak. First up for our players is the SAP Cloud Challenge. SAP is the cloud company powered by SAP HANA.
Well, guys, are you ready for the exciting SAP Cloud Challenge?
Yeah!
Great. Well, here it is. My friends at SAP have a saying, simplify everything so your customers can do anything. The SAP Cloud simplifies things for their customers. Keeping it simple is the goal. And you know, I think that works very well in the game of golf, especially when it comes to my instruction. So today, the SAP Cloud Challenge will be broken down into 3 parts. Part number 1, I'm going to give you a simple tip on your putting game. Number 2, George Schweitzer is going to put my tip into action. And number 3, all of you will get to participate in the Cloud Challenge. And the closest to the hole win an amazing prize. How about 2 Flyers tickets in a suite courtesy of SAP? What do you think? Yeah! All right, guys. Let's talk about putting. It's a fact that for amateurs, most amateurs miss their putts either short or to the right of the hole. So the question is, why does that happen? Even more important, how do we fix it? What happens, guys, mostly because when players putt, they lift their head up and look to see where their ball is going. When your body comes up, your putter comes up. And as a result, you won't hit the sweet spot of the putter. And when you come up, you certainly won't release the putter head through the ball. So the ball will come up short or spin off to the right. So what's the fix? Well, the simple fix is this. We want to keep our head still and our eyes down through impact. Now that's easier said than done because we all like to see where our ball is going. So to counter that eagerness, I like to do a little drill. I simply take my golf ball and put it down on top of a dime. You can use a ball marker. And then the concept is for me to get over this golf ball, and when I putt the ball, I want to see the dime before I watch the ball rolling. So I'm going to get over the golf ball and simply take it back and through and look for the dime, and then I'm going to watch my ball. Well, George, you want to come in and put this tip into action? All right, George, come on in. Let's give George a nice round of applause. All right, George. So we talked a lot about the impact position, so I want you to line it up and get set over the golf ball. And then I want you to make sure that you watch the dime when you're putting, and then you can watch your ball roll. Let's see what happens. Well, look at this stroke, guys. This one's got it. She's in the hole. George, what a great putt. Hey, guys, you ready for the SAP Cloud Challenge? Yeah. All right.
Our contestants in the SAP Cloud Challenge had to deal with a very challenging 35-foot uphill putt. Mark Kelly strokes it to under 2 feet away.
Been a beautiful stroke right below the cup.
Matt Koenig sets the bar at just 11 inches.
Rolling from right to left. This one's got a chance. Matthew Kanak, it is. Oh!
Tony Nacarado rolls it even closer to the cup.
Been a beautiful stroke. This is coming back towards the hole. Look at that touch by Tony Nacarado. Wow.
But watch this putt by George Schweitzer.
And this is pin high and tracking towards the hole. Look at this putt by George Schweitzer.
He takes the round and the prize at just 6 inches away. Well done, George.
Well, George, congratulations. 6 inches from the hole. I hope my lesson tip helped a little bit.
I certainly think it did today, Doug, that's for sure.
Well, George, my question for you is, would you like to add some cash to those Flyers tickets?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea to me. Yeah, nice plan.
Well, you may have that opportunity when Winning Golf returns.
Better isn't about clinging to the past. It's not about pretending to be the future. Better is questioning. Better is challenging. If you think you're good enough at golf, you're probably right. But if you're crazy enough to question good enough, you might just get better. We're here for the journey to better.
When you make the #1 shoe in golf, you unlock everything you know about the game. To optimize lightweight support and create superior feel. This is how you advance. This is DNA. Feel advanced.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Winning Golf Skills Challenge provided by Seymour Putters. Hide the red dot. Seymour. MVP Sport, the leading manufacturer of golf training aids. Nikon Cool Shot. Dial in every shot. The Frog Togs Chili Pad. It's all about staying cool. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman. Performance by design.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, you ready to putt for some cash?
Yeah!
Great. Well, here's the deal. Our host, Tony Nacarado, will pull one name out of the hat. That player will then roll 2 dice. The first die will tell us the distance of the putt, and the second one, the amount of cash he's putting for. And guys, anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. This is so exciting. Tony, could you please pull one name out of the hat for us?
Certainly will.
Thank you, Tony. What a great host.
And there's your name.
The name is Walt Kozak. Walt, congratulations, Walt. All right, we're going to give you the first die, and this is for the distance. If you give that a little roll for us on the green, let's see what you're putting for, and it's going to be 35 feet. That's a makeable putt. All right, now the all-important cash die. How many dollars are we putting for? And it's going to be down the hill, and it's still going. And it's going to be $2,000. Walt Kozak is putting from 35 feet for $2,000. I certainly want to mention that this exciting putting contest is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. You have to play this ball out and let it come back towards the hole. And boy, this is a tremendous read by Walt. This one's got a chance. It's coming towards the hole. Can we give away $2,000? Oh, what an effort by Walt Kozak. Well, Walt Kozak, that was an amazing effort. I don't think I've ever seen a more challenging putt here in this competition, and you just about hit the lip of the hole. Yeah. Well done, and I hope you had a great time.
I did, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we still have a ton of awesome prizes to give away in the Winning Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round 1 underway.
Our Winning Golf Skills Challenge will showcase our competitors' short game skills with some challenging shots in 3 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features a 15-yard pitch from the heavy rough. No worries for Tony Nacarado.
Tony Nacarado with a lob wedge out of this deep rough, and that's going to be a little below the cup, and that's a nice touch.
Nick Pody showing off his pitching skills.
You're out of the heavy rough, and look at that touch by Nick Pody.
Ed Webster draws some attention with this offering to under 5 feet from the pin.
And let's see if this one comes back, and here it comes. This one's got a chance to spin down the hill, back towards the cup, and boy, what an exciting green here. The 18th at Torredale, Frankford, and look at that shot by Ed Webster. Well done.
Matt Kanak nailing this shot to 2 feet 11 inches.
Let's see if this one comes back. And here it comes. What an incredible green here at Torredale, Frankford. And that is a great effort by Matt Kanak. Well done, Matt.
But Walt Kozak was better. His shot ending up just inches away.
Walt Kozak, right on the edge of the hole. What a shot, Walt.
Round 2 is a 30-yard lob shot over a bunker. Ed Webster was up to the challenge.
He's got the 56-degree sandwich and right past the cup.
Tony Nacarado hits his ball to less than 6 feet.
High and soft and pin high, and that's well done by our host, Tony Nacarado.
Nick Pody has an even better touch.
Going up the hill. This should stop about pin high, and that's a beautiful touch by Nick Pody. Well done.
But Walt Kozak has the luck and the skill as this winning golf shot rolls to less than 2 feet away.
And look at that touch by Walt Kozak.
He takes the round. Up next, a 50-foot chip that Ed Webster had a good feel for.
Ed Webster choosing a 56-degree wedge. He's past the hole, but this should come back, and here it comes. And look at this touch by Ed Webster. Sensational chip shot.
Nick Pody shows off his short game skill.
With a beautiful setup and a beautiful touch. Rolling towards the hole. This one's got a chance, everybody. Wow. What an attempt by Nick Pody.
Matt Koenig hits a solid chip shot to less than 4 feet away.
But when it stops, it should come back towards the hole, and here it comes. Look at this read, and look at this touch by Matt Koenig. It's still going. When it stops, it's going to be very close, and look at that shot.
But check out this shot from Mark Kelly.
From 50 feet with a sand wedge. Boy, this one will come back towards the hole, and look at this touch by Mark Kelly, one of the best shots of the day. That is winning golf by Mark Kelly.
He takes the round with this tremendous chip to 1.5 feet away. Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
Well, I have a very fast downhill sliding 15-foot putt. The question is, how can I feel the proper speed? Well, these 3 tips will help. Number 1 is my grip. I want to make sure I have a very soft and relaxed grip. So I'm going to move my fingers around a little bit so there's no tension in my arms, my body, or my hands. You need maximum feel for this kind of a putt. Number 2, I visualize the cup closer to me. So if I'm 15 feet away on a putt this extreme, I may visualize the cup being about here, maybe 10 feet away. That's where I want to stop my ball. From there, the slope and gravity of the green will take over and let my ball trickle down to the hole. The third thought is actually a mental thought, and that is, this is not the putt to be aggressive on. Sometimes it's better just to get close to the hole. Remember, 2 putts are always better than 3 putts. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put a very soft grip on here. I'm going to visualize my hole, and of course, don't be too aggressive. There's my stopping point. Now it's trickling down towards the hole. Well, I think I can make my 2 putt from there. Remember, good course management on the green will definitely lower your score. I'll see you next week on the tee.
The top 2 players in our Winning Golf Skills Challenge Survivor round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up and in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. This week's shot is a tricky 40-yard pitch that Tony Nacarado hit well.
Tony Nacarado with a lob wedge. Boy, he's got the line, he's got the speed, and that's a terrific touch by Tony Nacarado.
Nick Pody takes his aim at moving on.
Nick Pody with a good line. It's rolling up towards the hole, stopping right below the cup. Well done, Nick.
Matt Kanak hits a very good shot to about 9 feet.
Floating it high and soft. And boy, look at this touch by Matt Kanak. What a nice swing by Matt Kanak.
But two competitors rose to the occasion and advanced. Mark Kelly with this shot to 7 feet.
And boy, this one has the line and the speed. And that's just next to the cup. Well done, Mark.
And Walt Kozak, whose effort to about 3 feet left the field applauding.
And he's on the high side. Let's see if that spins back towards the hole. He certainly has the line. He certainly has the touch. And this one's got a chance to go right towards the cup. Still going. Look at this shot by Walt Kozak.
Great job, fellas.
This new Tight Lies from Adams is an incredible club. The sole design gets you out of the rough. The hitting area of this club is so much bigger to dig the ball out of the bad lie. The new Tight Lies from Adams. Own the second shot.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellahans.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
By now at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
Prizes for winning golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Tika Sport Leather, it's how you finish the wardrobe. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Make every day playable with the #1 outerwear in golf. It's time now for the SAP Up and In playoff on Winning Golf.
I'm on the 18th green, and our two finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the opportunity to drive home with the keys to a brand new Infinity Q50. Now, the rules for the SAP Up and In playoff are simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf Champion. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a 50-yard pitch shot from the fairway. Mark Kelly will have the honors. Mark is an intern at Giordano and Associates, carries a 5 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Torredale Frankford Country Club. Mark Kelly is ready, and here it comes. Have a nice stroke on it. It looks a little bit deep. This is going past the hole. Now, sometimes this will roll back to the hole, but this one looks like it's staying on top, which will be a very challenging second shot. And now it's Walt Kozak's turn to try and battle this challenging 18th green here at Torredale Frankford. Walt is a student at the Community College of Philadelphia, has a 7 handicap, and also plays most of his golf at Torredale Frankford. This looks like an awesome golf shot here on this hole, and that looks about 10 feet below the hole. That's Winning Golf by Walt Kozak. Well done. Well, Mark Kelly is 35 feet away. He just taps it. It's coming down towards the hole, and this is a great touch. This one's got a chance. Look at this line. Look at this putt. Wow. He needs to make this putt for a 3 to put a little pressure on Walt. Got a beautiful setup, beautiful stroke. Oh, and just past the hole a little bit. He'll knock this one in, and he does for a 4. Walt has had a great day. He won 2 earlier rounds in the Skills Challenge. He's got a very nice short game. Good setup, good stroke, and oh, just off the edge of the hole. Well, Walt has 18 inches to become the Winning Golf Champion here at Torredale Frankford Country Club. Walt Kozak taps it in for a 3. Well, Walt Kozak, congratulations on becoming the Winning Golf Champion here at Torredale Frankford Country Club. And boy, you got one of the most challenging greens in the Philadelphia region, and you hit some great shots today. I hope you had a fun time.
I did. I had a great time. I watch the show often. Never thought I would be a winner on it. Thank you.
Well, you're quite welcome. Well, Walt, you've already won a lot of prizes for your efforts today, but you have one special event left, and that is the opportunity to pitch from only 75 feet for a brand new Infinity Q50. Would you like the keys to that, Walt?
Yes, of course.
Well, he's got a short game, and I think he can do it, so don't touch that remote. Stay right in your seat, because we'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
That's the thing about better. You can't own it. You can only pursue it. Stalk it. Better is always coming. Or going. It's up to you to decide which. We're here for the journey to better.
By now, at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, you've heard us say, Joe knows Infinity. Now, here's something you should know. Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester have a price you can swing on an Infinity G37. Now, just $24,999. Joe Bush has bought a special selection of certified pre-owned Infinity G37 sedans for not $40,000 or even $30,000. Just $24,999. $24,999. Only at Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, because Joe knows Infinity.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infinity Champions Pitch. Infinity Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 75 feet to win a gorgeous new Infinity Q50. Winning Golf is thankful to have two classy dealerships, Infinity of Ardmore and Infinity of Westchester, sponsoring this exciting event. Our champion, Walt Kozak, is 75 feet away. There's the shot, it's coming up. Looks like he's got the right speed, it's coming down towards the hole. And look at this effort by Walt Kozak. What a great champion here at Torredale Frankford Country Club. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from the beautiful Torredale Frankford Country Club. Believe me, it's an honor to bring Winning Golf to a facility where Sam Snead still holds the course record. I'd also like to thank my host, Tony Naccarato, Director of Golf, Mike Sapizio, and the Torredale Frankford membership for their warm hospitality. Well, for me, it's time to head to the putting green. I've got my Seymour putter, my Srixon golf ball, and my trusty training tool, my dime. Hopefully that will keep my head still and lead to a lot of one-putts. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf has been brought to you by SAP. SAP, simplifying everything so you can do anything. Learn more at sap.com.
With Winning Golf.